just a minute or two longer, and we'll be underway. I want to thank all of the exhibitors, their parents, and all of the ag teachers and advisors. Our young people did an excellent job of making their class calls today, and we thank all of you involved for making sure that they had a wonderful experience here at San Antonio Heifer Show. We'll get the high sign from down on the arena floor if everybody's assembled and ready for the awards presentations. We'll be ready to roll. Well, this is a big moment for the young people, and we're pleased to have with us Mr. Ryan Coble here this evening. He'll say a few comments about our scholarship program here in San Antonio, and we'll be introducing the recipients here in just a few minutes.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome out to the 76th Annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. My name is Ryan Coble, the livestock chairman out here. We'd like to congratulate all of our exhibitors for their achievements this far. Exhibitors, let's give our parents, educators, advisors, everyone a big thank you for getting you here to where you're at. If it wasn't for these people that believe in you, not only are you the future of the industry, but the future of this country. So big thank you for them raising you. We also want to give a big thank you to all the volunteers out here. As y'all know, these shows are not easy to put on. There's a 24/7 operation going on around the barns to make this happen. Big thank you to the Beef Cattle Committee led by Kayla Warren and her team. So how about a round of applause for them for getting this show for y'all. As most of y'all know, we are a volunteer organization that emphasizes agriculture and education to develop the youth of Texas. Our mission, through our volunteers, that we have fundraising committees and all that out here. We give financial support back to these kids. To date, we have over $267 million dedicated back to these kids. Without further ado, let's get these award presentation on the way. Let's get us a Supreme Champion out here, and let's give away another, what we got, $11,000, $10,000 scholarships we're going to give away. So round of applause for $110,000 right here, right now.
Thank you much, Ryan. And Mr. Doug Pierce, who was our arena director for the north end of the arena. I'm Harvey Buring, south arena director, and we'll have some introductions here for our winners. Doug, take it away.
Thank you, Harvey, and just want to say on my standpoint from ex-county agent and teaching young people at Blinn College, certainly echo thank you to San Antonio, to all the volunteers, committee people that support these youth, and it's a great thing. We'll go ahead and start with the scholarship presentations, and we'll start with our Hereford winners. I'd like to invite Ms. Aiden Barber to come into the North Show Arena. Aiden is a member of Dumas FFA. She showed our champion Hereford here today. Aiden receives a $10,000 scholarship from San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, along with a belt champion Hereford belt buckle and a complimentary membership to Texas and Southwest Cattle Raisers Association. Her parents are Brett Barber, and her hobbies and interests include showing steers and heifers and spending time with her friends. She plans to attend Texas Tech University and double major in animal science and agribusiness. Congratulations on your champion Hereford heifer, Aiden. Let's bring in Mason Rader from the Marion FFA. Mason showed our reserve champion Hereford heifer, and he receives a reserve champion belt buckle and again a complimentary membership to TSCRA. Mason's parents are Randy and Deanna Rader, and his interests include showing cattle, hunting, and fishing. Mason plans to attend Texas A&M University and major in range, wildlife, and fisheries. Congratulations on your reserve champion, Hereford heifer, Mason. Good job.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the first champion of the day here in the South Arena was our Angus champion. We're going to ask Maddox McCullum to come into the arena from Montague County 4-H, and she'll be receiving a $10,000 scholarship. Her parents are Doug and Tammy McCollum, and Maddox, she enjoys showing cattle, playing basketball, running track, and playing volleyball. And her future plans include attending either Texas Tech or Texas A&M and being a part of the livestock judging team. And ladies and gentlemen, our reserve in the Angus breed went to Wyatt DeBerry of Lamb County 4-H. Wyatt's parents are Amber and Brandon DeBerry. He enjoys playing football, golf, track, showing livestock, hanging out with his friends, and he plans to attend West Texas A&M and someday have his own Angus cattle herd. He'll be receiving the buckle as well as the complimentary membership to the Texas and Southwestern Cattle Raisers Association.
Move along to our Swordhorn champions. I'd like to ask Winston Dreyer, come on in the show arena here. Winston's a member of Toller FFA. Winston receives for his champion Shorthorn heifer a $10,000 scholarship, a trophy belt buckle, and a complimentary membership to Texas and Southwest Cattle Raisers Association. Winston's parents are Scott and Sheena Dreyer, and he enjoys showing cattle and playing soccer. I like these college of future plans. I don't know yet. That's okay, Winston, you'll figure it out. You got plenty of time to get there, and you've got some money to help you accomplish your dreams, whatever they plan to be, from the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. Congratulations, Winston. Bring in our reserve champion shorthorn exhibitor. That's Lauren Gates. And got a cheering crowd here. Lauren's a member of the Willis FFA. Her parents are William and Monica Gates. Lauren receives a reserve champion belt buckle for her shorthorn heifer and a complimentary membership to Texas and Southwest Cattle Raisers Association. Her hobbies include working in the community and cattle. Her future plans are to attend Texas A&M University and major in nursing. Great major. Congratulations to you, Lauren.
Ladies and gentlemen, our grand champion from the Red Angus division comes to us by Miss Caden Ann Smith from Shiner FFA. Parents are Michael and Sarah Smith, and Kate will be receiving that $10,000 scholarship as well as her champion buckle from the San Antonio Livestock Show. She enjoys playing volleyball and showing cattle as well as ranching activities and plans to attend Texas A&M University. Congratulations, Caden. And our reserve Red Angus shown by Faith Jackson. Faith's a member of Friendswood FFA, and she'll be receiving a buckle as well as the complimentary membership to Texas and Southwestern Cattle Raisers. She's involved with a lot of things. Her parents are Lindsay and Jimmy Jackson, and she enjoys baking, reading, and making stained glass. Hopes to major in animal science at Texas A&M.
Let's bring in our polled Hereford champions here. Our champion heifer was shown by Peyton Alexander. Peyton's from the Somerville County 4-H and also the Glen Rose FFA. Peyton receives for her accomplishments here today a $10,000 San Antonio Livestock Show and Rodeo Scholarship, a trophy belt buckle, and a complimentary membership to Texas and Southwestern Cattle Raisers Association. Peyton's parents are Michael and Margaret Alexander. She enjoys showing cattle and livestock judging. Her future plans is to attend Sam Houston State University this fall and major in animal science. Her professional dream is to become a beef, cattle, or bovine nutritionist and hopefully work for a company like Purina or Cargill. Good aspirations there, Peyton, and congratulations to you for showing the champion polled Hereford. Our reserve polled Hereford female showed by Jarrett Worrell from Mason County 4-H. Jarrett receives a trophy belt buckle and a membership to Texas and Southwest Cattle Raisers Association. Jarrett's parents are James and Shannon Worrell, and his hobbies and interests include football. His college and future plans are to attend Texas A&M University, and Jarrett says he wants to thank all his people and his cows that got him to where he is, and that's a good thing. Congratulations, Jarrett. Start off with our Continental breeds with our champion Simmental exhibitor. Come on in here, Levi Buchanan. Levi showed the champion Simmental heifer here today. He's a member of Ellis County 4-H. Levi receives a $10,000 scholarship from San Antonio Livestock Show and Rodeo, a champion belt buckle, and a complimentary membership to the Texas Southwestern Cattle Raisers Association. His parents are Lori Smith, and Levi enjoys playing soccer and just being active. His college and future plans, he's unsure of his school right now, but wants to go into aviation and get to be a pilot, or get his pilot license at the age of 17. Good deal, Levi. Congratulations to you. Our reserve scimitar female, shown by Burke Shipman. Burke's a member of the Johnson County 4-H Club. His parents are Jared and Haley Shipman, and Burke receives a trophy belt buckle and a membership to Texas and Southwestern Cattle Raisers Association. Burke's hobbies and interests include showing cattle and playing baseball, and he wants to go to Texas Tech University. Congratulations again, Burke, on your reserve champion scimitar heifer.
And ladies and gentlemen, our champion limousine, exhibited by Kylie Gaston of the Eastland FFA chapter. Kylie's parents are Kendall and Jason Gaston, and her hobbies include meat judging, photography, and spending time on the lake. She'll be receiving that $10,000 scholarship as well as the trophy buckle commemorating her champion limousine accomplishments here today. She hopes to attend Texas A&M or Texas Tech and become a veterinarian or an embryologist. Congratulations. And our reserve in the limousine, young lady J.C. Parrish, Hardin FFA member, be receiving that belt buckle in the complimentary membership to Texas and Southwestern Cattle Raisers. Her parents are Angie and Cody Parrish, and she enjoys playing volleyball and showing limousine cattle and spending time with her family. Future plans include attending Oklahoma State University and majoring in animal science, minoring in ag business. Next in is a champion Charolais exhibitor, Keaton Willett, from Falls City, FFA, Falls City, Texas. Parents are Christian Genrich and Garrett Willett, and he enjoys playing baseball, basketball, showing heifers, goats, steers, and raising Charolais cattle, and plans to attend Texas A&M University. He gets that $10,000 scholarship for his accomplishments in the Charolais Championship breed, as well as that belt buckle. Our reserve from the Charolais goes to Carson Evers. She's a member of the Burleson County 4-H, and parents are Buster and Kim Evers. Enjoys dancing and showing heifers, and enjoys Aggie baseball. Hopes to attend the Mays Business School at Texas A&M University and be getting that buckle as well as the Texas and Southwestern Cattle Raisers membership.
Let's move along to our champion Main Anjou heifer exhibitors. Our champion is shown by Kennedy Brogdon of Ellis County 4-H. Kennedy's parents are Samantha Brogdon. Her hobbies and interests include hanging out at the barn with her friends. She plans to go to Texas A&M and wants to become an embryologist. You can come put some embryos in for me one day, Kennedy, and help continue to run and improve her parents' cattle business. Now, Kennedy's she's not a stranger to the winner's circle. She's maxed out on the money that she can win, so it's rolled into the reserve exhibitor here today, and that's Grace Tullis. She receives the $10,000 San Antonio Livestock Show and Rodeo Scholarship, along with a trophy belt buckle and a complimentary membership to Texas and Southwestern Cattle Raisers Association. Grace is a member of Trinity County 4-H. Her parents are Michael and Stacy Tullis. Her hobbies and interests include cheer, hunting, and hanging out with friends and family at the cattle barn. She plans to attend Tarleton State University and major in animal science and minor in ag business. Congratulations to you, Grace.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce our champion Chianina exhibitor. That's Riley Ann Bevins, a Johnson County 4-H member. And she'll be receiving that $10,000 scholarship from the San Antonio show, as well as the belt buckle for being the champion exhibitor of her Chianina. Ashton and Colton Bevins are her parents, and her primary hobby is showing cattle. Plans to attend Texas A&M, become an embryologist, and to raise great livestock. Congratulations. Our reserve, Chianina, went to Tackett Holder from Abernathy 4-H in Hale County. Garrett and Brandy Holder are parents and showing cattle, pigs, playing basketball and football, and beating his older brother in showmanship happens to be a hobby of his. Hopes to attend Clarendon College to judge livestock and then move on to Texas Tech. And he'll be receiving that buckle in the membership to Texas and Southwestern Cattle Raisers Association. And the ORB champion will be moving in, Kinley Murphy. Give her a round of applause. Parker County 4-H girl getting the $10,000 scholarship as well as that champion trophy buckle. Parker County 4-H'er, as I said, and Todd and Bethany Murphy are parents. Major hobby is showing livestock and spending time with the family, and plans to attend Tarleton State University, become a nurse, as well as doing some livestock insurance sales. Our reserve, ladies and gentlemen, went to Madison Garden. Madison had the reserve ORB, member of the Natchez FFA chapter. Parents are Jonathan Gordon and Susie Garden. And in addition to showing cattle, enjoys playing volleyball. Plans to attend Tarleton State and pursue a degree in animal science, getting that belt buckle as well as the membership to the Texas and Southwestern Cattle Raisers Association. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the awards presentations. Give them all a big round of applause and give the San Antonio Livestock Show volunteers that earn and put together all of these scholarship funds to make these presentations. We greatly appreciate it. If our superintendents and our judges will take their place in the main arena, we'll get started with the cattle judging, getting our champions selected, and we'll be viewing the British champions first. And that'll be followed by our Continental champions.
Y'all give us a signal down there when you're ready to show some cattle. Is that a yes? Okay, let's show some cattle here. Bring in our champion Hereford. This heifer exhibited by Aiden Barber. Aiden's a member of Dumas FFA. Congratulations to you, Aiden, again on your champion Hereford female. And our reserve Hereford female comes to us from Marion FFA and exhibited by Mason Rader. Let's give these champions in our Hereford division a nice round of applause.
Next in the arena is our Angus champions. Champion exhibited by Maddox McCullum of Montague County 4-H. And our reserve from the Angus breed is exhibited by Wyatt DeBerry of the Lamb County 4-H. Congratulations and a round of applause for these exhibitors in the Angus champions.
Our champion Shorthorn is walking into the ring. This female is exhibited by Winston Dreyer from Toller FFA. Right behind that heifer comes our reserve champion Shorthorn, exhibited by Lauren Gates from Willis FFA. Congratulations to our Shorthorn champions.
Next in the arena, we have our champion, Red Angus, exhibited by Caden Smith of Shiner FFA. And our reserve Angus, exhibited by Faith Jackson of Friendswood FFA. Congratulations to you, champion Red Angus.
Let's bring in our champions in our Polled Hereford breed. Our champion female exhibited by Peyton Alexander from Somerville County 4-H. And our reserve champion Polled Hereford female exhibited by Jarrett Worrell from Mason County 4-H. Congratulations to our champions in our Polled Hereford division.
And these are our British champions, ladies and gentlemen. A fine group of cattle, and our judges have the task of selecting the overall top British female as well as the reserve.
I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize our judge from the north side today. Went through several breeds of cattle. That's Krisha Geffert. Krisha's from Reedsburg, Wisconsin. Occupation, she works with ADM Animal Nutrition. Krisha and her husband Shay own and operate Geffert Cattle Company, a multifaceted operation merchandising multiple breeds of cattle. She judged in junior college at Butler and at senior college at Colorado State. Now, Krisha didn't write a lot on her bio here, but she wrote her bio working with the kids here today. I've watched a lot of judges because I'm getting old. She did an excellent job working through the cattle. She worked just great with the kids and talked with them and just really gave really honest, good, old-fashioned reasons on the cattle, which I really enjoyed listening to her. So let's give Krisha a big round of applause for her efforts here today at San Antonio Livestock Show.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the judge who worked in the South Arena today with all the breeds and sorted through some 430 head of cattle for us, Mr. Nick Fitzsimmons from Perry, Oklahoma. And he's a native. Give him a hand, folks. He worked hard all day long, and he hadn't finished up yet. But we appreciate his attention to and conscientiousness in the arena. He's had great livestock judging experience working with a lot of major shows, and prior to that, he served on judging teams at Black Hawk East College as well as Texas Tech, and was the assistant livestock judging coach at Tech following his time there on the team. Nick and his family run Fitz Genetics, a multiple-faceted, multiple-breed operation there in Perry, Oklahoma. And we're pleased that he had time in his schedule to work with our young people here in the Heifer Show in San Antonio this year. Thank you very much, Mr. Fitzsimmons. While our judges are deliberating, I'd like to recognize our superintendents that have worked our beef cattle show. Mr. David Wolf over on the side, putting in his 36th year here as a heifer and breeding cattle superintendent in San Antonio. David's from Cotulla, Texas. Appreciate him being with us. Over on the far end, we have Donnie Montemayor from Corpus Christi, Texas, the District Extension Director, and Mr. Jason Ott, the area regional program director for the AgriLife Extension from Uvalde, and then also Mr. Philip Shackelford, another regional program director for the coastal region of South Texas, and Dr. Mark Miller from Texas Tech University. Mark's been with the show for over 25 years in the capacity of a superintendent, and also works with the meat judging contest. And Mark works the compliances for our show, making sure that our validation program runs smoothly, as well as the enforcement of the grooming rules here at the show. Appreciate Dr. Miller's efforts with all the things that he does, getting interns together and supporting the show activities here in San Antonio. Well, I think we're getting ready for some comments. Go ahead, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Well, I just want to say, first and foremost, a big thank you for having me out here tonight. And if you made it here to this part of the evening, please put your hands together for these kids. An absolutely exceptional day from start to finish. We get our champions back out here in our British Jive, and I drew the short straw, so I'm going to talk first. I just think that the quality that we've seen come through this ring today is certainly unmatched, and it gets a guy pretty fired up. I know they've been saying here throughout the day, I've judged a lot of cattle and had a bit of a long day. I'd tell you, I'd wake up and do it again tomorrow. Just had an absolute blast working through your livestock and working with your kids. Again, it's something that I'm passionate about. Truly appreciate the opportunity to come out here. To Mr. Ferris, to Morgan, to everybody who helps put on this show. I was actually just commenting on the just sheer numbers of volunteers that help put on this show is something that's staggering to me. It's something I think y'all should truly be just proud of as that fact as a whole. I think it's absolutely impressive what y'all have going on here, the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. And for that, again, just want to say thank you for playing a small part in that. Whenever I pick up this microphone, I always got to say a few big thank yous, and obviously, first and foremost, everybody who puts on this show, but again, to my crew back home. And I don't know if there is a live stream of any sort, but to me, it doesn't matter. I got to tell them thank you. They hold down the fort, my wife and my two kids and my hired guy, and they keep everything going whenever I take off. Which is pretty regularly, I'm sure they would tell you. But to go do this, and it's something that, again, I really am passionate about. working through good livestock and working with your kids. To me, this is the future of our industry, and I think that's something we all can get behind. So, again, I just want to say to you guys, you have an absolutely impressive show going on here, and to me, this is something you guys should be not only proud of, but thankful for. I think we live in a world where maybe we were supposed to kind of sit down quietly and couldn't stand up and be proud for what we have out here, but in the agricultural industry, in the livestock industry, and just small town America, to me, a working class citizen and everybody who comes out here and partakes in this livestock show, we should all be proud of the life that we live. We should be proud of the people standing next to us, proud that we get to be Americans and do what we want to and say what we want to and worship what we want to. And so for all those things, be thankful that you live in this great state. Be thankful that you have a crew that helps put on a show like this. Be thankful that you have the support system that does all the things that helps the youth of Texas here. Absolutely. My hat's off to each and every one of you. It's been a blast from start to finish. I'm going to set this microphone down. We're going to get you a champion in reserve here in our British division. Thank you again, guys, for having me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nick Fitzsimmons. A great round of applause for all his efforts. And our champion Angus takes the overall British championship. That's Maddox McCullum of Montague County. And we'll move up that reserve, exhibited by Wyatt DeBerry, for reserve consideration.
And there's our reserve supreme in our British division. Comes to us out of our Hereford breed. Champion Hereford female, shown by Aiden Barber from Dumas FFA. Congratulations to you, Aiden, on your reserve supreme champion British female. And again, congratulations to all the youngsters who showed British heifers here today at San Antonio. We'll take just a few minutes to get reorganized and bring in our Continental breed and reserve breed champions. I guess when the committee gives me the thumbs up, we'll bring in some Continental heifers. You ready? Taking pictures, okay.
Yeah, I think so. They're ready. They did it well. I think they're ready to go. Let's move cattle.
I'm getting the heads up to start our Continental Supreme Drive. Let's bring in our champion Simmental Heifers. Our champion Simmental, exhibited by Levi Buchanan from Ellis County 4-H. And our reserve champion Simmental female, exhibited by Burke Shepman from Johnson County 4-H. Congratulations to our Simmental breed champions.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome our limousine champion, Kylie Gaston of Eastland FFA, showing the champion. And our reserve in the limousine breed, J.C. Parrish of Hardin FFA. Our Charolais champions are next in. The champion Charolais exhibited by Caden Willett of Falls City FFA. And our reserve exhibited by Carson Ayers of Burleson County 4-H.
We'll now bring in our champions in our Main Anjou female show. Our champion Main Anjou heifer was shown by Kennedy Brogdon from Ellis County 4-H. And our reserve champion Main Anjou female, shown by Grace Tullis from Trinity County 4-H. Congratulations to our Main Anjou winners.
And the champion in the Chianina breed, exhibited by Riley Blevins of Jackson County 4-H. And our reserve Chianina, tacket holder, the exhibitor there from Hale County 4-H. And our final breed in the South Arena was our ORBs, and taking that championship was Kenley Murphy, Parker County 4-H member. And the reserve ORB, Madison Gordon of Natchez FFA. Had a little misinformation on our sheet there. Our champion, Chianina, that Riley Bevins, Johnson County 4-H member, rather than Jackson County. We apologize for that. And while we have a moment, a real important group of people that make this show possible, and without the efforts of our Beef Cattle Subcommittee, we wouldn't have much of a show. And we want to thank Kayla Warren and Dane Elliott for their leadership. Kayla, the chairman of the Beef Cattle Subcommittee, and these folks who work throughout the year, but really start working hard after Thanksgiving to get all of the stalling ready and the package ready and all of the various things that must be done to have a top-notch livestock show. We want to thank them. And We also want to thank our college interns. Why don't y'all raise your hands? Y'all are lined up here. Thanks to each of the schools for helping us provide some top-notch manpower in the form of these student interns that have worked our Junior Heifer show here in San Antonio this year. Appreciate you guys and all you did.
Texas is a special place, and as a northerner, I don't have to tell you guys that, right? And I don't think that you understand, if you are not from Texas, how it is in other places. And this is truly an admirable event. It's an admirable state, and when I was greeted at the hotel by a gentleman who just started conversation that was working there, he told me about what an impact his high school education and his ability to feed livestock at his school farm had had on his life. And it just got me thinking about your state in general. And that's just kind of the vibe you get when you go to any show, is you care about the kids. You care about showing, and you care about agriculture. Agriculture is the foundation of our country. And I think that you guys as a state do the absolute best to spotlight the youth, and what you do for them is second to none. And I would say San Antonio as a livestock show does it very, very well. Let's put our hands together for all the people that make this event possible. You do not wait on cattle to come to the ring. You do not wait for a coffee. You do not wait for a meal. You guys have thought through every single detail. Every other major livestock show should come in and maybe look in on how you guys have organized the unloading and all of the processes, and that takes people. We can all complain about events all we want, but if you have not taken the time to volunteer, you probably don't have that right. I hear there's an awful lot of them that do that here, and so again, hats off. Absolutely second to none event. I have very much enjoyed standing across the ring from Nick today judging, and I had to ask how old he was because I couldn't remember just how close we were in age, and I have about 10 years on him. I didn't realize that until today. But I have been truly impressed by his ability to describe cattle, and he had a little taller task than me today with about 200 head more and still got through them tremendously efficiently. And as we discuss cattle and we come together here, I appreciate his honesty in terms of just going back to core basics of cattle and not being afraid to align his priorities where they need to be. And that being said, we've been very much in agreement as well. And so my pleasure to listen to him. He kind of did put on a clinic in terms of reasons for me, so I did take some notes to take home from that. Again, guys, it's Valentine's Day. I've said it a couple times. That's a weird holiday. I don't even think we celebrate that at my house. But it is a time to reflect on love. You can't buy it. And if you're not getting enough of it at home, you can certainly share it and show it to other people. And obviously, the champions are going to get a little more love here. But don't forget to thank the people who brought you to the show. It is a thankless job to be a parent. They're going to be here really late at night getting you, or an ag teacher. So, again, it's been my absolute pleasure to be here. I'd like to thank San Antonio for asking me to come evaluate the heifers. And most importantly, it's been my pleasure to work with your kids. We're going to go out and select a champion in reserve. Once again, congratulations to you all.
And there's our Continental Supreme Champion. Comes to us out of the Main Anjou Division, exhibited by Kennedy Brogdon, Ellis County 4-H. Congratulations to you, Kennedy. We'll move in our reserve main, Grace Tullis.
And our reserve honors going to our limousine, Kaylee Gaston of Eastland FFA. Kylie takes the reserve honors here in the Continental cattle breed. Congratulations to our champion and our reserve champion here in the Continental Supreme Drive selection. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks to all of you that were in the grandstands and all those on the live stream for being with us as a part of this event.